quarter for Nikola Jokic. Does have the 2 fouls, taking a seat on the bench. Campaign with the miss. Loose ball foul on the rebound as the Dembona came up with it.
Yeah, passer. He advances the ball. Jokic, willing passer, advances the ball. And that's how you create great chemistry on the court, and the Nuggets have it right now.
Watford in the lane, got his own miss to the left hand, up and under. Nice follow, Trendon Watford. Yeah, and right now, we talk about him getting healthy at the right time, Denver, but that's also an adjustment, right? Because you're finding out things about that lineup and the other ways you can play, because now you've got the option of going to different lineups.
It's a huge adjustment, also new to the team. So there's a lot of adjusting still going on, even though their core has been intact.
Yeah. Spencer, that foot on the line, and the turnover giving it back to Philadelphia. Campaign going to pull up a little bit short. Valanciunas clears. Pull up, Hardaway. Yeah, we've seen him do that a few times through the years.
I mean, it's a big finish.
Wow. Dangerous time right now for the Sixers. Just letting this get away from them on the road. Good lead for Watford. Had it blocked. 5 on the shot clock. Payne floats. Nope, short.
Yeah, it's interesting, Terry. Like, no, that's going up. Oh, good pass.
Brown. Body control. Off the glass and in. Another timeout taken.
What you described as fun, that is subjective at best.
It's a few times, huh?
Yeah, quite a few times. You know, Allen was in the Eastern Conference most of his career. He had a short stint with the Memphis Grizzlies. But every time he played the Sixers, man, even when he was here in Denver, like, they ran action for him. So you were involved in every defensive possession whenever you were.
Tonight they had those 2 quick possessions where they got something in transition and not much sense.
And here's the tricky part, right? Is the pace still has to have purpose.
Playing at altitude.
Yes. So there were nights where if it wasn't, a phenomenal, great look, we held off on an early transition look.
Not to get in that type of game.
Not to get into that up and down type of game with the home team at times.
Missed by Grimes. Kyle Lowry, by the way, the veteran, 20-year man and 6-time All-Star, on for the Sixers now. Brown trying to go to work on Terry. Lowry and Valanciunas. Bit of a mismatch. Oh, the quick hands. Lowry, the veteran, on the line. They are just owning the glass. 23-9. They have out-rebounded Philadelphia. Edwards, finally a 3 for the Sixers.
I think the rebounding, you saw last night, Spurs-Clippers game as well. Like, the three-point shot is just creating so many more opportunities to win extra possessions. Long shots, long rebounds.
Long rebounds. Yeah. And you don't just instinctively think that way as a rebounder. Lowry, one of just 2 active players in their 20th year or more. The other one, of course, is LeBron. So Edwards around the opponent's screen. Picked up Valanciunas. Actually didn't challenge him in a wide open free throw line jumper. No good. Starts the break for the Nuggets. Johnson on the move. Gonna draw the foul. Difficult for the Sixers, shooting 31% overall from the floor. First one good by Johnson.
How they got here, I don't think was as much expected, right? It's been really up and down. But did they have a roster that could be a top 4 team in the Western Conference? Yes. And they're starting to realize that potential and playing good basketball at the right time.
Edwards lost it out of bounds. Going to go back to the Nuggets. How dangerous can they be, the Lakers, in the playoffs?
Well, you have...
Comes down to matchups, I know.
It definitely comes down to matchups, but Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and Austin Reeves are 3 really good NBA players. So they're going to have a chance every night. I think the question will be, can they hold on to 3, right? The Rockets, the Nuggets, the Timberwolves, all those teams are right there, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Defensively, and it's 53-27. But this one has been all Denver since the opening tip.
What's hard, too, for, you see Justin Edwards with the look there.
Terry, nifty move. Off the glass.
Intensity, energy, focus isn't there. And that's really what's hurting the Sixers as much as them not making shots. I mean, the Nuggets are on pace to score 70 points in the first half. And that's where the problems start to come in. So you have to get stops first, and then you can get out and score maybe some easy ones.
And look, it is a tall order. You're playing the top offensive team in the league. Spin, fadeaway, Murray, yes. And he's been doing that all season long, averaging more than 25 points a game. And a first-time All-Star, well-deserved. Terry, yep, got it to go. There's no one in the same area code, which kind of makes the shot tougher sometimes.
It looked that way, but somebody's got to go, though. Like you need 3 white jerseys running and not
Somebody's
0.
got to challenge, yes. Got the kick, and it will stay here. Stretch, clutch points. He's in the top 3. Only SGA and Tyrese Maxey ahead of him. What a lob from Edgecombe in the finish for Grimes.
Great pass by Edgecombe. I mean, he's showing some ability to be an initiator of offense, which gets really interesting when the Sixers are at full strength.
Guess who's back on the floor, and guess what? Another assist for Jokic. Brown's got 12 points in the game. Nikola again starts the break. Murray got hit hard in the bucket.
Minutes in the second half. First night of a back-to-back for the Nuggets.
You see the season and the career highs throughout. So just having one of those years. And he's had to. Now, he's missed some games too. Not many, but the rest of the starting lineup has been out, so it's fallen to him. You start to see, you and I were talking before the game. The NBA season is such a long season that your whole plan at the beginning of the season, you can have one, but you know it's going to change 5, 6, 7, 25 times by the time that you kind of enjoy.
I mean, it depends on what day you ask him.
Yeah.
If you're Nick Nurse, you want Joel Embiid, Paul George, Tyrese Maxey.
I mean, that's a given.
Yes, that's a given.
But I'm saying from a pure coaching standpoint, to get everything out of then players who have to step up during this time.
Coaches get Jokic work.
He's got his hands behind his back right now, just to prove a point. Good swing at the basketball. Johnson rises. Pure jumper there. And they're looking more and more for that man to think that way and be that player that he has been at times.
Which is just being himself.
Yeah. Edgecombe. Harlow gives him another look. Payne over Brown. Yep, that was pure. Long range lefty jumper. Averaging about 15 a game his last 5 when they've needed him to step up.
Campaign, just such a great example of everybody's journey is different.
Cam Johnson got hit. Bucket. 3-pointer already. Foul on Edgecombe.